Right. Yeah. So the story time about the Canadian government, it warned LGBTQ travelers to the U.S. that they may be affected by a series of recently enacted state laws that restrict transgender and gay people. I think they're flying to Florida.
Right.
So the
but they're going to Epcot Center.
Yeah.
They're not there. They're not going there to cut their dick off, are they?
No, right.
So
No.
how would we even know?
Right, but
this?
they want to warn people.
They're full of shit.
Hey,
but okay.
heads up. Yeah. So they the notice read, quote, "Some states have enacted laws and policies that may affect 2S LGBTQI plus persons. Check relevant state and local laws." By the way, the 2S represents two-spirit, an indigenous term for someone with a masculine and feminine spirit.
Sounds like an algebra problem, though, when you read it like that.
It really
Sounds
does.
like algebra.
It was hard to read, to be honest, yeah.
So they are 2S rated again?
2S LGBTQI plus.
Right. So our grandchildren can look forward to 117 letters because they just... I want to move to a state
They're
that
gonna go to
just
symbols
refers to this community as them homos. That would be a state I feel like would accept me. They wouldn't know any letters. It would be them homos when they travel. Them homos and want to get their dick cut up.
That's a them homo state.
That's a them homo state. That's where I think I could flourish.
Yeah, there's too many.
All right, let's get into some news here.
All right, sure. So let's go over to Asia here. The Great Wall of China. There's a part of the wall in northern China that has been severely damaged by a pair of construction workers using an excavator. 38-year-old man and a 55-year-old woman, they were detained, and they said that they widened an existing cavity in the wall, digging a large gap to allow their excavator through as a shortcut for work nearby. So they try to use it as a shortcut. They destroyed this Great Wall, which has stood for centuries through war, upheaval.
Well, like it was meant for Huns, not caterpillars.
Right. Exactly.
You know what I mean? To be fair to them. But then, well, it's got to suck if you got your tractor on one side of the Great Wall and on the other side is the ditch you got to dig, and someone's like, well, you got to go to Tibet.
Go drive around.
And then you got to turn
Take the
left
crosswalk.
and you come back around. It's like, really? Or we can just pop a hole in it. I can move 13 feet.
This guy's the best stonemason around. He's got a great reputation. Everybody
right.
knows he's like the hot chick. He's like, I'm just going to dig a hole
there
through
at 8
there.
a.m.
He doesn't have time to drive around. He has errands. Yeah,
I'll be there at 8 tomorrow. I'll patch it.
The police said that this pair caused irreversible damage to the integrity and safety of this cultural relic.
I feel like
that's more than a hole.
I feel like more shit's reversible.
Yeah.
They could put it back. I mean, they took the London Bridge and they assembled it in Laughlin.
Right.
Or whatever. If you fuckers can take the goddamn London Bridge and ship it over brick by brick and then reassemble it in Laughlin or wherever, Lake Mead or
Lake
whatever.
Havasu.
Lake Havasu. If you guys get the guys who did that job and get them on the wall. They could. That's going to look like fuck. They'll be done by noon.
With today's technology, I mean,
yes. Yeah.
So anyway, the Great Wall has been destroyed. Also in Korea, let's go over there. They are the next airline that is set to weigh their passengers before they fly.
Good.
So, yeah, remember we saw this in New Zealand and everyone was freaking out about it. In New Zealand and even Korea, they're saying, look, we don't want to like charge people more for weighing a ton. It's just we want to get a complete estimate of the weight on this plane because it's getting bad.
Well, look, a few things. Yeah, Korea is going to be weird because like any male over 131 pounds is going to be charged a surplus unless you're over 6'7".
Yeah.
All right. I bought something recently, and it was in Canada, I think, is where it was. And it was a smallish, like trophy thing, piece of memorabilia. There wasn't much to it. And I was looking at shipping. And the shipping was like $531 or something for like two items. And I called the place, and I was like, costs so much money. It's like each one is like 17 pounds, and we got to ship it from Canada or whatever it was. But the point is however much diesel they're going to expend on this 17-pound crate, I'm getting charged for it. Like that's the way it goes. That's how life works, and that's how Jet A works as well. It shouldn't be your weight or your extra bag, your bag's weight, it should be all in. Whatever you're traveling with, whoever you are, however many laps you made at Shakey's at the buffet last night, get on the scale. You know what we should do it? You ever go to those custom salad places and you get I got the garbanzo beans, I got the chopped, and at the end they weigh it.
Right.
And they just go, look, you had 3 pounds of salad, $41.
Right,
and
exactly.
this bitch over here had 6 ounces of salad. You don't get charged the same. You want to drive a big Denali SUV? Go ahead, drive your Denali SUV. You're going to get 11 miles to the gallon.
Right.
Then guess who pays? Like that. The world works this way. The airline should just go, look,
I agree.
you can be
Absolutely.
skinny, you can be fat. I don't know why fit people are footing the bill for the lard asses. We're going to weigh you and your duffel and your roller. It's all you want to. You can leave your hat on. We're just weighing you.
Right.
Yeah.
And whatever that is, that's how much Jet A you're going to be using. That's how much space you're going to be taking up, and that's your price. Now, if you like a break, lose a few pounds and travel a little lighter.
Yeah, actually, Korea is weighing their passengers with their carry-on.
They should.
luggage.
I agree with them.
Yeah. It's just people don't, like, when's the last time you weighed yourself?
Oh, God. I have a scale, like, I don't know, 2 weeks ago
2
or
weeks.
something.
Yeah, nobody
something
likes
like that.
stepping on the scale. They
No.
just don't want to hear it. Like, every time Jen asks me to weigh the baby, the way I do it is I weigh myself.
Yeah.
And then I have to find out my own weight
Bad
before
times.
I could weigh this baby.
The worst is, and the thing that's actually funny about how many people lie with their weight. I never even thought about it, but I'm sitting down I'm getting a physical, right? I'm just sitting in the doctor's office, and the nurse pulls in. She's got the clipboard. How old are you? At some point, she goes, I'm just sitting there in the chair. She goes, how tall are you? I go, 6'2". She goes, okay, 6'2". How much you weigh? 190. Get on the scale.
Yeah.
I'm like,
Shouldn't
you
even
listen, you
believe it.
lying sack of flab. Get your fat ass on that scale. They don't do the fucking stick on your head anymore.
Right.
They don't care if you're lying, but they know you're lying about the
Everybody,
weight,
yeah.
and
Right.
they don't trust your ass with that shit.
It's so
and
inconsistent.
the
Driver's
190 goes
licenses.
to 209 pretty fast. But then you have to do that. Well, we're 14 pounds of clothes. Come on.
Right, exactly.
It's a fucking hoodie.
Yeah.
Come on now. I got my wallet on me. Right. So that's how it works with weight. So yeah, just weigh everybody. That'll be that. I don't know how you can complain. That's how much energy. Forget about you were just a parcel.
Right, exactly. I agree.
UPS is going to send a full water jug to Nova Scotia versus a snow globe.
Yeah.
Guess who gets charged more?
Right.
And then no one complains. They go, oh, shit's too heavy. I know, they're going to charge a lot. Like that. That's how it works.
Yeah.
That's
the
how
amount of
movement.
energy being used to
move
transport this.
Your parcel ass.
Yeah.
So you're just a fat ass parcel. You need to be moved. But kind of what you're saying is why can't the people who send the snow globes supplement me and my fucking Sparklets bottle? That's really what it is.
Yeah.
It's not like the airline picks it up. They just spread it around.
Yeah.
All right.
Remember the days of yore when you had those carnival barkers who would guess the passerbys, like I can guess their weight or their age, like within 5 pounds or 5 years.
Yeah, if the airlines did Zodiac signs, like Pisces are charged a premium, then that'd be fucked up. Because you'd be like, I don't have any choice. I can't.
Right.
I don't
That's
know.
no
I was born
control
in
over that.
June. What was that? Why is that my fault? But weight, you can control it. You should pay for it. And it's incentive. Little incentive to lose a few pounds.
All these dehydrated people getting on the airplane. People like cutting weight.
Good. Saving jet fuel.
Sitting in the sauna with the trash bag around them before they go to LAX. As soon as you get off the scale, your seconds come in, you start hydrating, you're drinking Gatorade, you get an IV.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you're spitting on the ground. I'm getting naked, and my handlers are
Shaving
holding
your chest,
They're
shaving
holding
your
yeah.
head.
My guys are holding the towel in front of me like a boxing weigh-in as I stand there naked. All right, sorry.
Got to save a couple of nickels here. So also now we'll go over to Japan. Japan has now become one of the world's biggest hotspots to see a UFO.
Oh.
According to a newly declassified Pentagon document dating back to 96. So this new government information and simplified map is part of the Defense Department's freshly unveiled online, quote, unidentifiable anomalous phenomena reporting system, highlighting southern Japan as one of Earth's most popular regions for UFO sightings. Since 2020, the Japanese military has also been instructed to take photos and record all that is inexplicable in the skies. Now, Japan, we always talk about how much we respect them. I trust them too. I mean, they just seem like a country that has their shit together socially. Mm-hmm. So if people from Japan are going, hey, aliens are real, UFOs are real, I tend to believe them more than most.
I find the Japanese to be mostly sober and mostly accurate. There are other countries.
They're precise.
Yeah, they're precise. And so I would tend to believe them.
So one distinct commonality between all these popular sighting areas, though, there's been a major nuclear incident there. The hotspots include Hiroshima, Nagasaki. So,
well, maybe they're attracted to it, like moths to a porch light.
The observation,
radiation.
they're picking up on that from thousands of miles away, millions of miles away. They probably go, "Ooh, what is this?
It's a beacon."
Yeah,
they're probably using it like a laser sight to hone in on us.
Why isn't the fact that we have spotted UFOs now? I mean, we're acknowledging they're real. Why isn't that a bigger story to everyone? So many people just shrug it off.
I have two theories.
Yeah?
Yeah. One is it was a big part of our life growing up.
Right.
So I was talking about lots of Leonard Nimoy hosted whatever show I'm talking about. We had nothing. We had black and white, grainy.
Right.
We had no hard evidence. No cockpit footage, or it was zero burger. Now, pretty damn credible evidence, right? And nobody cares.
Nobody cares. I don't understand it.
But I'll tell you, I'll help you understand it. I think it's twofold. I think one is we're all such supreme narcissists that we used to look to the heavens. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? We lived outside of our little purview here. Now you're not looking up at the heavens. You're looking down at your phone and you're arguing with somebody.
Right.
Right. So we're all internalize everything, and we're all such narcissists that we don't have time for civilizations that are 200 light years away. Like, it's really about me. It's about us.
Yeah.
I'm convinced if I took your average 28-year-old and said, there's a UFO in the sky, they'd still be texting. They would still be looking at it and they go, let me finish this up. But they don't even answer anymore. I talk to people that stare at their phone. They're just texting. Mm-hmm. They don't make a knowing grunt. So that's one. We're all narcissists. We don't care about anyone else anymore. And we think, it's like a UFO. And then everyone's first question is, what's that have to do with me?
Right.
And if the answer is nothing, then you're out.
Right.
That's where we're at. Number one. Number two, my Lance Bass theory. Lance Bass drove us all nuts. In sync. Backstreet Boys. In sync. He didn't drive us nuts because he was gay. He drove us nuts because we thought he was gay and he wouldn't say anything.
Right.
We were driven insane because we're like, I know there's aliens. I know there's aliens and Lance Bass is gay. Right. That's where I was in 2004. That's what I was thinking. There's aliens and there's someone is hiding this, and those aliens got a publicist, and the government is lying and everything. But I know Lance Bass is gay, and I know there's aliens. Those are the two things I know. And then at some point, Lance Bass comes out and goes, hey, I'm gay. And we go, yeah, okay. Okay, next. Whatever's next. And then someone goes, hey, there's aliens. The government's not covering up anymore. And we go, I knew it. Okay, whatever's next. We're not interested. We're interested in the fact that they're keeping it from us.
Right.
Interesting. Yeah.
Most of the alien stuff, it wasn't really about did aliens exist. It's the government. They got Area 42 or 52 or whatever that is over there. And they're hiding a ship and they know what's going on. Oh, they called it a weather balloon. It's not. I heard that farmer's testimony. Like, once, if the government just flat out just went, yeah, we think they're aliens, we may have one, we would have gone, all right, we're going to go work on Lance Bass.
They should do that with all the conspiracies and all the secrets they're hiding.
I think they keep it from us because it invalidates all the religions. If we actually find out that there's aliens from others, all the religions are invalidated. Because none of them talked about aliens.
Big Bible is not going to have
No,
it.
Big Bible, Quran, none of them are going to go, wait, this was never mentioned, this other. So it invalidates religion, and that's what they're afraid of.
The other thing it does is they thought that it was going to cause chaos.
Right.
Like people weren't going to go to work. The whole system would break down. That's what they thought. But what happened is they didn't anticipate us being such crazy narcissists that we're so busy
ignore it.
arguing with someone on X or Twitter that we would just ignore it.
Yeah.
So the government was always like, once people find this out, they'll stop paying their taxes.
Right.
Right. All right. One more. We got Candace Owens waiting in the wings out there.
All right, sure. Look, I just wanted to get your thoughts on this because Drake, if you go to a Drake show, you know what the trend is. You watch TMZ, you've seen what everyone's
Throwing
doing.
bras.
They throw their bras on stage. Mm-hmm. Well, Drake has now posted a picture on his Instagram with all the bras behind him. And so basically, one, he's been collecting these, he's been keeping them, and two, he's hired somebody to sort them, keep them, and lay them out.
Bra Wrangler.
Yeah, he has a Bra Wrangler. Look at all that.
Yeah,
all
that's
different
sweet.
kinds. Mm-hmm. This is a good flex.
Yeah, this is nice. I think between this and putting the Tabasco in the spent condom, he's the king of all men, right?
I didn't think this was still a thing that girls would be throwing their undergarments on stage.
We took like 40 years off.
Okay.
You know, because like Engelbert Humperdinck used to get bras thrown at him in 1969.
That Johnny Mathis would get stuff back in the day.
Yeah, probably more Speedos than bras if I know.
No, you're
if
right.
I know the man. But we took decades off, and now bras are back, and I like that he's leaning into it. My only rule is I would need to authenticate each bra. I need titty sweat. I can't just have you muling in an extra bra and throwing it while you're wearing. I need the bra coming out through the sleeve of the shirt and then, whipped up onto the stage.
I need these things certified.
That's right.
Yeah, these are coming out of Goodwill. They're all going into Goodwill before the concert.
I got a dog that can figure this out. He knows titty sweat.
Okay.
He knows the difference between something that's fresh out of China and never been worn and something that's got a little titty sweat on there. He can also sniff out pot, but I don't use them for that.
Let's use them for something.
I just use them for the titty sweat.